Is Cathay Pacific First Class still amongst the top few in the industry, or has it lost its charm in the competitive first class market in 2025? We'll find out in this video. Let's go! Good morning from Hong Kong International Airport. I used the first class check-in at IOB. All done, let's head to the Wing First Class Lounge. We got a hot tub waiting for us. Immigration and security is fast and efficient, with courtesy channel access included in the first class ticket. I'll quickly go over the unique features of the lounge for you. Firstly, this is the self-service champagne bar, where you can pour yourself a glass of Taittinger champagne, or some non-alcoholic drinks like juice or sparkling water. I think the lounge has a solid amount of working and relaxing stations. There's also a bar so you can have a glass of Cloud9 cocktail. Now it's finally time for the hot tub. I'm really excited. Welcome to the Cabana, folks, the signature bathroom many frequent flyers love. Stocked with Bamford amenities, this is probably the only airline lounge to feature a full-size bathtub. If you want to look fresh after the warm bath, Cathay got you covered with this ironing service. I'll let you be in my eyes for a moment. Just enjoy. I was quite hungry after that refreshing bath, so let's take a look at the dining options the lounge has to offer. You can either get some quick bites at the self-serve bar, or sit down at the a la carte dining area named The Haven. The menu here has Chinese and Western sets, as well as some specialties made to order. There's also a self-service bar with lighter options if you can't choose from the menu. Here's what I got. Everything tasted delicious. I have no complaints here, as you can see from my face. As for the a la carte menu, here is my order. The Indian-style scrambled eggs could be slightly saltier. In addition, I ordered the wonton noodles, which never goes wrong, and this cappuccino, which seems to not be barista made. That's what I expected from a first-class lounge, hey. To conclude, I had a fairly pleasant experience in the lounge, and if I had to complain about something, the lounge feels very typical and lacks a warm, home-like feeling. Anyways, I can't wait to board, so let's head to the aircraft. At the gate, the 10-year-old Boeing 777-300ER, Bravo Kilo Quebec Victor, which will fly me to Beijing, was already waiting. The aircraft seats 6 first-class passengers in a 1-1-1 configuration, followed by a 1-2-1 business cabin which seats 53 passengers, a 34-seater premium economy section in a 2-4-2 configuration, and lastly, 201 economy seats, mostly in a 3-4-3 configuration. On board the aircraft, the in-flight manager brings me to my seat, 1K. The seat was larger than my expectations, and I'm quite surprised that it is very decently maintained considering its old age. After I sat down, the crew conducted the welcome service, consisting of a hot towel, a cup of tea, a personalized welcome card, and a glass of champagne. I also received a pair of first-class slippers, but amenity kits weren't available on short-haul flights. The noise-cancelling headphones were made by Bose. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, which helps a lot. Now it's time to take off, so let the journey begin. I love Cathay's in-flight entertainment. It has many genres and is great as always, with a large range of movies. Let us take a look at the first class seat. There's a touchscreen which controls the recline and leg rest of the seat. Next to it is a touch-sensitive remote control and a storage compartment. Here is a reading light. This is a tray table which comes out with a hard push. It is enormous and is adjustable. Over here is a universal power plug and a USB-A port. In front of me is the famous buddy seat, which comes with a seat belt. The large entertainment screen comes out with the click of a button. Below that is a storage compartment, and to your left is another reading light and the literature pocket. Below the pocket is a control for the do not disturb light outside of the seat. The side part of the seat reclines to form a wider bed. Towards the aisle is a closet with 2 coat hangers, and the space is enough to store carry-on baggage. Time to eat. The crew prepared my table and gave me a bowl of warm pastries. Condiments such as salt, pepper, butter, and my choice of jam were also given. Moments later, the cabin crew served the starter, namely the raspberry yogurt with seasonal fresh fruit and mixed seeds. I thought that this was a great way to start this breakfast, as the cream-like yogurt was healthy and prepared my appetite for this delicately presented smoked salmon and eggs Benedict. The presentation is rather ordinary considering this is Cathay, not your average 4-star airline. For drinks, I got the champagne and the Cloud9 cocktail, which tasted refreshing and zesty. The main tasted delicious and the ingredients went well together, but it is not very surprising and doesn't give me a wow. The muffins and pastries all tasted warm and good. The noise-cancelling headphones do a really good job at filtering away the noise from the engines. Hello, let me bring you through the Cathay Pacific Boeing 777-300ER First Class Lavatory. So here you have all the basic facilities, toilet paper, and Bamford amenities. And it's a bit messy and dirty, but still alright. And it feels a bit more like a business class toilet, but I can assure you the one over to the opposite side is much more cleaner and also has some towels for you to use. So yeah. With about an hour before landing, I decided to recline into a flat bed and relax while listening to music. The footwell is wide and I can freely move my legs. My 3-hour flight on Cathay First Class is pleasant as always. Here's my score, 20 in each aspect, totaling to 100 as a full. The ground service was amazing. The cabana was unique and relaxing, and the courtesy channel saved a lot of time. Only thing is, the wing first class is aged and needs an overhaul, which will happen soon. 18 out of 20 here. The seat was wide and comfortable, but nothing innovative and is rather aged. 13 out of 20. Food was tasty, however nothing gave me a wow, so 15 out of 20 here. The crew service was friendly and professional, but it isn't as enthusiastic as the Singapore Airlines crew. 15 out of 20. The lavatory was more like a business class lavatory and a bit messy. I'll have to give this a 11 out of 20. To sum, Cathay gets a score of 72 out of 100. Sadly, it is now time to land back onto planet Earth. See you at the terminal. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Until the next video, wish you safe travels. Bye.